The following program is rated mature. It may contain strong, coarse language, violence, and other mature content not appropriate for children under 17. The views expressed in this program may not represent those of this cable station or its employees.
It's 9 o'clock on a Friday night, so grab a seat and you just might see something really great. You've got the time, it's not too late to watch a show that will give you laughs and chills and thrills. There's nothing that they haven't tried, 'cause everything tastes great when it's deep fried. So lock your doors and sit right down. There is no better place to go, 'cause it's time for the Not So Late Show.
Hey, welcome to the Not So Late Show. The first thing we're going to do is promo something else. In case you didn't know,
Ouija boards. Are they a conspiracy? Maybe.
definitely. But
The cat clocks on the wall. Are they really watching you at night?
The one with the tails that go like this in
Definitely.
the eyes?
Yes.
definitely, I install cameras in most of those.
Yes.
This is my day job, actually. In case you're wondering what I do, I install cameras in all of those clocks.
Yes.
But no, the thing we're actually going to plug is
Bed bugs. Are they real? Who knows?
not real.
Yeah, no, they're not.
No,
Oh, sorry.
Big
there
difference.
you go. Nope, that's herpes.
Oh.
Anyways, speaking of herpes,
Odor eaters.
the thing
They
we're
don't.
actually-
They don't really work.
and they don't have mouths.
No. How
So-
do they eat?
It's really more like odor absorbers.
And you know what you can use to absorb odor?
Baking powder.
Baking powder, or
Is it baking soda? Baking soda.
or
Baking powder, you're just going to make cookies.
You can use podcasts to absorb odor, I know.
Ooh.
no, you can't. Terrible
But you know what doesn't stink?
Oh, there you go.
The show?
Doug's podcast, The Yearbook.
Doug doesn't have a podcast.
Doug has a podcast.
What?
So you see Doug doing like this, Doug doing the sports segments on the Not So Late Show, but he's on vacation. That's a horrible Doug.
It's always a horrible Doug. It's never stopped you before.
That's good point. So Doug Harrell with sports has a podcast. He talks about mid-majors.
For sports.
It's called The Yearbook, and you can find it on iTunes. Search The Yearbook by Doug. It's Yearbook and then Doug, come up.
How do you know it doesn't stink?
Because I listen to all of them.
It's
Because here's the thing. Doug's great, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah, we all love Doug.
So I'm like, how good are these podcasts? So I listen to one, I'm like, it's pretty good. Listen to one, I'm like, this is really good. It's like they're humorous and stuff too, and before.
And he does them all alone?
That's what you came up
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh,
Top one.
really?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Before I knew it, I binge listened to all of his podcasts, and I'm not even that big a sports person.
I just love Doug.
Yeah, Doug's great. You can never get angry at Doug. He's the happiest person ever.
He's also on this one now. too.
Yeah.
I'm subscribed.
Nice. Yeah, they're great. So the Yearbook, find it
he's
on
got a lot.
iTunes.
Yeah.
There's a ton, a huge catalog. They're like three
Hey.
to 9 minutes apiece.
How much data do we have? Oh, we got plenty. I'm
Plenty.
downloading
Yeah,
all.
there you go. Great. Highly recommend it. Go check it out. The Yearbook. He's been totally
download.
flying under the radar with this, but it's really good. It's really good, legitimately.
I said download.
I know I'm acting more surprised than I should be.
You are surprised, though.
And see, that might be a little insulting to Doug that I'm acting so surprised it's so good.
But you said, it's good, though.
It is. It
Yeah.
legitimately is. Go download it now. It is free on iTunes. The Yearbook.
If you want to donate, he doesn't accept donations.
Yeah, it doesn't. So there you go. But you can email him at the Yearbook. Is it Yearbook?
You give the tagline from the
Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh. What? A
Watch the
sports
listen.
podcast for busy nurses and flight attendants?
No,
Oh, not a real mustache?
yeah.
Real host, not a real mustache?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
That's his tagline?
No.
Oh.
No, but he calls it because it's like a sports podcast that's like 3 to 9 minutes. It's like it's a podcast for busy flight attendants and nurses.
That works.
It's just pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's good. And then he always ends it just some sort of weird way and hey, if you want to check out our podcast, oh wait, this is it. All right, bye.
In typical Doug fashion.
It is typical Doug. So check it out. Anyways, how was your week?
It was okay.
It sucked.
You do anything?
I didn't do much.
Nothing?
Nothing.
We're not talking about it?
Oh, we can talk about it.
Okay.
I'm actually completely in the dark.
Are you really?
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
You're on Facebook.
No, it's been down for 4 days for me.
Really?
I'm a beta tester, and they push an update, and
Oh.
just crashed and crashed like you
Really?
reboot it, like reboot your device, and it just says Facebook has stopped. I'm like, how can it stop? It hasn't even fucking started yet.
You know, before they had computers in your pocket, they had computers that sit in your desktop.
Yeah.
Try that one.
No.
All right.
Well, I found because I'm a beta tester, they pushed a beta update that just made it go, and
Well,
I was going through
you can try
forums,
your
contacting
PC.
people. Well, I didn't really have time because I've been at work.
Well, you could always download an APK.
What? Oh.
I'll show you after the show.
Well, no, all I did was, finally when I realized that it was the beta version that was just being an ass disaster for me,
Right.
I uninstalled, I discontinued being a beta tester, went and downloaded the real version, and all of a sudden everything worked again. So I just got that back about 10 o'clock this morning,
All right. Well, Pat, you want to fill us in?
because I thought my phone was jacked.
Do I want to fill us in? I don't know. Now it's kind of suspenseful.
It is. How suspenseful is it, Pat?
Well, I know you didn't get arrested, because I know that.
No.
It's like jail. Come on, that was funny.
It is. So I have.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm now engaged.
Well, congratulations to you, buddy.
Congratulations. And
So-
now the jail joke makes sense.
Yep. Now,
Now it's all making sense.
Yeah.
yes. Well, I mean, other than the 30-year mortgage that we have. That's now it's just even more. So now,
No, you
that's
have a lifetime mortgage.
No,
now.
yeah. Marriage is a jail. The house with the mortgage is the leg irons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
And at some point, I'll just get thrown in the basement, so it's just solitary confinement.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a
But I don't
30-year
mind that
prison
because that's where we put the big TV.
Now, we had discussed something on the show last week.
Did we? I don't remember.
I'm a
Construction project?
No, I'm a fat ostrich.
That is true, you are a fat ostrich.
Did we?
We did discuss a construction project.
Are we building a tree fort?
No.
What's the construction?
Opposite direction.
Your Hobbit
Front
hole.
yard.
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
Yes, that's right. I
Did
even
you
watched the
time your
episode.
question correctly?
Yeah, actually, it was before it.
Really?
Yeah, I said that.
She said yes before. And no, she said yes?
She said yes both times.
Apparently she's a keeper. There
Yeah.
you go. She said yes to the Hobbit hole before you even
Yeah,
proposed.
because I
wow,
said,
all right.
she said, I don't care as long as I get a parking spot down at the bottom. I'm like, all right.
That's how long is that going to last? Can you just start asking for like, I want a pinball machine. Fine, as long as I get a parking spot down at the bottom.
I think it only works for the Hobbit hole.
Really? That's it?
The Hobbit hole's a pretty big ask.
Can you like tack on the pinball machine in the Hobbit hole?
If we dig a hole big enough.
I'm just saying, you know.
I mean, technically, nobody told me how deep my property goes.
All the way.
All the way down to the core. Of
All the
earth.
way.
So I guess I can
I
just
don't know how far it goes, but it goes all the way.
to wherever we stop.
Mm-hmm.
No, she said she's go for it.
Really?
She doesn't care.
That's fantastic.
So I'm like, knowing Brad, there's a chance there might be a digger in our yard at some point.
I'm just saying. I think we need to do that. That would be pretty good. I think we could do
I
that
didn't know
over
you
the
actually had
course.
a digger.
What's that?
You know, you had a digger.
Yeah. I think we could do that over the course of. It would probably take us about 2 weeks to build a Hobbit hole.
I was talking about the parking spot.
Oh no, I was talking about the Hobbit hole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'd have to figure that one out.
I don't know where we're gonna put the dirt.
We got a backyard.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
And neighbors.
Yeah, that too.
I can build a mud wall.
Right.
We don't need a fence. Just built
Yeah,
a dirt mound
Mound, yeah.
around our entire backyard.
Well, other than proposing marriage, you do anything fun this week?
Played some Far Cry 5.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
did you think?
It's fun.
Fun. Good.
Yep. Brittany plays it and I play it. We have two different modes.
Uh-huh.
She's in kill everybody mode. Like I'm gonna.
Including the civilians.
No. Civilians are fine. She's in like
Just indiscriminately
like-
firing.
like she beat one zone and she's just doing everything in that zone.
Right.
And me, I'm like running through the woods. I'm like, ooh, a bear. Ooh, a bear.
If I'm not playing with someone, I'll often just hang in the road in Far Cry 5 and
Just
like
see what happens.
we'll just hide. Like I'll have just just an entire junkyard worth of cars piled up.
How?
Basically,
What do you do?
you wait long enough. Car comes along every
Bop,
minute
bop,
or
bop,
so.
hit the tire or something like that, and
Yeah, it's like.
then you just eventually like throw one grenade and blow everything up.
No, I just get an entire mass of cars.
Oh.
I build a garage basically out of cars and then put cars in it. It's pretty amazing.
I did find a truck in the game, and it's like, you now have unlocked this truck.
Uh-huh.
Because as soon as I saw it, I'm like, ooh, I like that truck. I really want it. I got to buy it. It's like, boop, you now have this truck.
Right.
The first thing I did,
Uh-huh.
drove it off a cliff.
Nice.
Like, whoops.
Thelma and Louise, well done.
Yep. Does not float.
No.
No.
All right, do anything else?
No, I think that was enough for
That
a
was,
week.
that was enough? All right, fair
Yes.
enough. Jay, you do anything?
I fixed the pipe.
Yay!
So your pipes are clean?
These pipes are clean!
No, they're still dirty.
Okay.
But they don't leak now.
That's good.
Well, that's...
Was it a water pipe?
No, it was...
Sewage?
No, he had a leaky faucet.
Barbecue?
He had a leaky
Like, what are the... Well,
I
if
have
it's
a
not
barbecue-
water or sewage, what type of pipe is it?
I have a barbecue faucet.
Okay. Gas pipe?
No, just a water pipe.
Okay, there you
Yeah, I don't think I should be trusted playing with a gas pipe.
go. Funny, you seem to
Oh, I
have
can
no
just
problem.
solder this, right?
Funny, you seem to have no problem playing with it the rest of the time.
That's
Yeah.
very true.
Yeah.
What about you?
What did you do?
I worked. The only thing of note is that I finally remembered the other piece of that, like, five-minute stand-up thing I was building.
Oh, that we were building?
Yeah. Well, no, I had...
Oh, you're already ditching me?
A little bit. I'm going out on my own solo.
Damn it.
No, well, this is the part that I remember we talked about this, and I was like, I remember the part where I was talking about, like, the kids are essentially drunk midgets.
Yes.
Like that bit.
Except for the, yeah.
Right, and then I remember the part that I wasn't sure the order I should go with it, but I remember the other part to that.
Okay.
Right.
What's the other part to that?
All right, so I was cleaning my room, right? I know. That part in itself is hilarious.
Cleaning his bros.
However,
vacuum?
all right.
No, with the shovel.
Shovel
Shovel and push broom. Just get it all to one side, and then it's clean.
I wish it was that easy.
I am buying a leaf blower. We can.
That sounds like fun.
I have
as
a
well.
leaf vacuum.
Vacuum?
You have what?
A leaf vacuum.
You have a
Do
leaf
you?
vacuum?
I don't have any leaves.
What
What I did have though
It's good enough.
is when I was going through a bunch of shit, just
Ants
like
on a log.
yes, but I'm
Literal ants.
Yeah.
literal ants
On a literal
log,
log.
on a literal log. I was checking out
Going
a
into
bunch
a
of
leaf
stuff, right?
sucker.
Going through all my old mail,
Yeah.
and I realized
You found all your bills.
that too
Yep.
is a lot of the cards I get over Christmas and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So they just build up
Yep.
over the holidays, right?
You don't even open them?
I kind of open them up, and you kind of look at them, and you're like, oh, that's great, and
Oh,
whatever.
that's for my aunt. Okay.
Right, but I get all
You
these
shake it for more money.
I get all these cards, and like a lot of them are like the pictures, right?
Yeah.
But it's not just the pictures; it's like the pictures of their kids.
Mm.
And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this?
Shred them.
What? No, it's not even that. It's like, why are they even sending them? Like, I'm trying to like imagine like the purpose behind them.
We haven't seen you in a year. This is what we look like,
Yeah,
remember?
exactly. No, that's exactly it. Because I'm like looking at this. It's like it's the kids, and I'm like, what are you trying to tell? Is this supposed to be like? You didn't kill your kids? Like, am I supposed to keep last year's and then like start holding these
compare
up
them?
and like
Just have
compare
a-
and contrast?
Have a
and
giant
be like,
clipboard of them. And
right? I'm like staring
Oh,
at this
they
thing with
got
a
old.
magnifying glass, and I'm like, yeah, I think that kid's 1 year older.
Yep.
Yeah, yep. It looks like the same birthmark, I'm like comparing, contrasting.
different
like,
hairstyle. I like last year better.
last year better, but I'm looking at this as like, are you as a parent, like, are you just proving to me that you succeeded in the one thing you had to do, which was keep your kids alive?
Yes.
It's like, you're not even like, I got a new car, I got a new promotion, all that. Like, listen, we're going base bottom here. I kept the kids alive.
No one died.
This is proof.
No one
And like,
died.
let's make it a lot easier, because they're going to like Walmart or whatever, and you got some photographer who's losing his goddamn mind, just patches of hair falling out because he's like, the kids keep coming through. Let's make it easier. Let's just sit the kids down there, give them a newspaper with today's date on it, and just like take a photo. It's like, that's all it is, because that's all they're sending me is proof of life. Like, I just want to see, like, the little card with Billy on it, just holding up a newspaper like, he's still alive! Great, That's all I need. I don't need to compare and contrast between last year and this year to know you kept the kid alive. Just kid in a chair, newspaper, done. So that's the comic bit I remembered.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Thank you.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right. It needs work. But
I mean, everything always needs work.
true, but I thought that was passable.
good.
And,
Pretty good.
and it's original.
Yeah, it is.
So that's
Until now.
Until now. Now someone's gonna steal it.
It's gonna be on the internet. And somebody's
You're welcome, Pat. Oswald.
Yeah.
Carlos.
But that's a
Mencia
good
is
like
gonna be doing it.
2.5 minutes out of a 5-minute, fast 5.
Yeah.
So I think I can get about another minute out of midget, and I just got to come out of another a minute
So
and a
you're
half.
gonna start with midget.
I'm not sure if I should start with the midget or go with go with that, because I could play into it either way. Because I could go like,
Well, you could end it with, the midget you can always like kick out of your house, or start drinking again,
well-
and then you'll get your toddler back.
to me, I think
Or do you take a picture of the midget to prove that your friend is still alive?
that would be good. I think the like proof of life is a good closer. I think that is a good closer, because I think like the midget and be like, I can be like, and this is why I don't have kids, but like, all right, so I have a
anybody
ton
who
of
does
friends
have
who
kids.
kids, yeah, and you can just play into it, segue into it that way.
All right.
I think that
So
would.
how do you open?
I don't know. I don't have a good opener. I think
Like,
you
what's
have
the
to.
deal with people doing Seinfeld impressions?
What's the deal with people doing Seinfeld impressions?
No, thank you.
It's an engagement present.
Thank you. It's melty.
It's cookie.
It's cookie?
It's cookie crumble,
What's
which
cookie
is really just a way of making them cheaper to make. They put little cookie bits in there, which are clearly cheaper than the peanut butter.
Oh, yeah.
That's
they are.
interesting.
Oh, it's crunchy.
Yeah, that's all it is. So that's all I did this week. Is I was very enthused with myself for remembering that, because I did. You put some brain power into that.
Mm-hmm.
What else did I do? I finished watching the first season of the new Lost in Space series on Netflix.
Haven't even started it.
Very good.
Yeah?
It is very good.
It's the only season, by the way, too.
I enjoyed it, but like
It's not like, hey, we're welcome. This is gonna be Lost in
The-
Space. Here's 15 seasons.
the antagonist in there is a little bit over the top.
Will Robinson?
No, antagonist.
Yeah, Will Robinson.
No, Dr.
He's
Smith.
the protagonist.
No, he's the antagonist.
That too. Is a little bit over the top, a little bit contrived, but otherwise,
He's always been that way.
yeah. But I'm. It's actually she.
Oh.
Surprise!
Well, they changed it.
Yeah.
Not watch the trailer?
Yeah. Did you
No.
not watch the trailer? So but I'm giving it a TV series wise. I'm giving it like a 7.5, 8 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah, it's good.
Right.
Something I give even higher than that, though, that I've been watching is a series on Netflix, which is from Norwegian television. It is entirely they do speak English pretty fluently in Norway, unlike here where we only speak English.
Yep. And mild Spanish to order tacos.
Spanglish, yeah. English and Spanglish.
I learned a new sign language phrase.
Yeah?
We'll get to that.
Fantastic. It's
talk.
called Occupied. And it's in Norwegian.
Take a bathroom.
I have learned nothing in Norwegian except thank you,
How do you say it?
Tuck.
Okay, this is gonna sound really stupid. For some reason, I always
Which is
thought,
also the same in Icelandic, by the way.
I thought that
So I kinda already know.
Norwegian and Swedish were ridiculously close in the way that they talk.
Maybe.
But hearing somebody speak Swedish,
Huh?
holy crap, they say a lot of things really weird.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know if my tongue can do
Yeah.
that.
So if you're looking for a good show and you don't mind subtitles,
And you want a bathroom reference? Watch Occupied.
Occupied.
Occupado.
Well,
For
frankly,
those-
when
does it have
someone,
Spanish subtitles?
I don't know.
Then it should be Occupado.
That would be good. But like when I first saw like Netflix had suggested Occupied to you, to me that just like I saw the title and all I could think was that it was like some like shitty Larry David like spin-off about a bathroom attendant. That's
Or the life story of everything that happened in a bathroom stall.
Right,
on,
yeah.
on an airplane.
uh-huh.
Which would be pretty interesting.
That would be good. Yeah.
A bunch of people pooping.
Yep.
The most more interesting part is watching them try to wipe.
No one wants to see that. What did you learn in sign language, by the way, though?
You gotta push it longer. You gotta push it longer. Nope, that's not longer.
That's shorter.
Short, still
That's
shorter.
push it shorter.
Otherwise, yeah, push it. It's too short. Go longer.
And done. What did you learn in sign?
Oh,
I can't
my
even
phone
talk
doesn't
anymore.
need to be charged. That's why it's not charging. It's at 99%. It's not getting charged.
What did you learn in sign language?
Go fuck yourself.
Really? I thought you already knew that.
That's just. That's it.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
Did you piss off your sign language friend, or did it teach you a new phrase?
Just teach me a new phrase every day.
Okay. Are you sure they're teaching you a new phrase?
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah, because he wants me to be fluent when he does actually get mad,
Uh-huh.
and I'll know what he's saying
Uh-huh.
because he's gonna sign it.
Uh-huh.
The weird thing is like watching him sign.
Is he talks to people on the phone?
He does actually.
Yeah, does he use what, like the TTYD devices?
What's that?
Or like the teletype devices?
No, he just uses translator.
Okay.
But watching him switch between things that actually have words, like thank you and you're welcome and all that stuff,
Sure.
to something that doesn't have a word,
Uh-huh.
man, his hands with the alphabet just, and I'm like, what the fuck was that?
Right.
And because he's like, oh, there's no word for it, so I have to spell it, and I'm like,
So
yeah.
like what is there in sign language that there isn't a word for?
Oh, lots of stuff, like any kind of colloquialism, there's
Uh-huh.
there's no word for it.
Like Bob's your uncle?
Yeah, exactly. Like you can come close to it,
Uh-huh.
but you can't like if he wanted to say wicked,
Uh-huh.
he can't say wicked. He's got to spell it out.
All right.
I mean, he would be saying wicked, but he'd be saying wicked like Wicked Witch of the West.
Right.
So it's connotations.
Got it.
But all the words in there, for
Uh-huh.
anybody who doesn't know about sign language, it's almost a worldwide language.
It's like speaking Spanish or French or Hungarian or
All at
Russian,
once.
whatever, yeah.
All at once, because
It's a language all its own.
the word fuck
Uh-huh.
is the same in Japan as it is here.
Right.
There are different. He said there are actually different accents, believe it or not.
Really?
Like they'll sign something a little bit differently in like Japan, but if you know there's
the airport?
there's a standard. Yes, we are. There's a standardized, actual worldwide sign language
Okay.
that he can apparently just switch to
Okay.
and 100% talk to anybody in any country.
Who knows that same sign language?
Well, if you're actually deaf, they teach you both of them.
Right.
So you're gonna know them. It's like me knowing English.
Right.
You-
Yeah, everyone speaks it everywhere.
No,
Yeah,
no, it's just I can speak it without even thinking about it. He can switch just like that.
Right.
And it's only minor changes.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right.
He's actually teaching me, for anybody who doesn't know. I think he showed this a couple weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
It's just this and that, which is just drive safe.
Okay.
And if you want to say, I think I showed you this. Have a good weekend.
No, I just want, yeah, now I know.
Yeah. So this is good.
Is it double tap?
No, it's just that.
Okay, because you're like,
Well, yeah, 'cause I'm
have a really good weekend.
good.
Signs with a stutter.
I do. Listen, shut up. I have a speech impediment. No, but it's just good weekend. Saying
weekend is so it's down and over.
Yeah, it's this is the week. That's the end.
Oh, clever.
Saying good morning is a little. I don't know how I feel about it
Why?
because you do the good
Uh-huh.
everyone, and then again this is your think of it like your horizon.
Right.
This is good morning.
So it's wait. So
It's good. Or
so it's-
if you're doing it with one hand, you can just do this. You can just go boop and then
bah!
yeah.
You're gonna like.
That way you're not going.
Do they sign in Italian?
I mean yeah.
Good-
I sent him the Italian.
Good morning.
I sent him the Italian alphabet, and it was just hands going like this, and it's like A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P. And it's funny. I talk on the phone, and I will start just doing that.
These are all the Italian signs.
I did like the linguini the other night. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right. Yeah.
This is entirely signing in Italian.
But no, he's teaching me just stuff.
Cool.
But then there's good. Good morning. Good afternoon's a bit sketch too.
Uh-huh.
It's good. 'Cause you're kind of doing the Hail Hitler thing. Again, this is your
Right.
this is your horizon. So
Right.
the sun's here. It's afternoon.
yeah.
And then good evening. It's
Got
going
it.
over the horizon.
All right.
Or you don't need to use the horizon. You just like that.
Right. It's a little safer.
Yes.
It also sounds like it looked like a weird dance, like weird dance move. Yeah.
And this is how you say you're welcome.
Got it.
Or if you agree with somebody,
Uh-huh.
you do that. It's like me too. I agree.
Uh-huh.
Things mean multiple.
Surf's up, dude.
Not quite.
Surf's up, dude.
There's also drinking.
Yeah.
What is it? Drunk. And then hungover.
Okay.
So get it? You're drinking a
Yeah.
beer. You're drunk. You fall over.
So that's why the Hawaiians
Or-
love that symbol so much.
Or
That makes sense.
you're hungover. Just hung over.
Ah,
Yeah. So that's what it means.
got it.
He's taught me a lot.
Apparently.
I've grown.
Apparently the
immensely.
most important things, yeah.
Yeah, all I know is this is yourself. That's my favorite one. That's
Yeah, yourself.
and my funnest one to do is bullshit.
Okay.
It's just that.
I remember
Make
that.
the
one.
Right,
Bull-
yeah,
yeah.
yep, I remember that, yeah.
I can say two things.
What can you say?
Work,
And potato.
potato.
Yeah.
Those are the only two things I really know.
There you go.
And I know
Yeah.
bullshit. I knew bullshit.
And I told you guys the difference between boy and girl and man and woman.
Well, I think we had to teach you that, didn't we?
No.
Remember the dolls?
I remember that. Yeah, I remember the talk.
Yeah.
I still have the dolls, by the way. Wait, what?
Nothing. Tech news?
Sure.
All right, fantastic.
Say cat lost a pencil.
Cat lost a pencil?
It's like all I remember from sign language.
Did you take a course?
Yeah.
How did the cat lose a pencil?
I'm just
Knocked it
saying,
off the
that's
shelf?
Like, those are the
Oh,
only
yeah.
ones I remember. Those are the only signs I remember.
All right.
And I'm not even sure.
Now I know work and potato.
Wrist to wrist. For work.
Work.
On top of each other like that. No. Turn. No, the other one. There you go.
Work,
Potato.
potato.
Yes.
So it's
Don't get them confused. You don't want to say I'm going to potato.
Where are you
I'm
going?
to work.
Potato!
So just be like, we're going to potato.
There you go. I mean, hey, you do you.
Idaho?
With a jumping up and down motion.
Hot potato?
A hot potato.
Hot potato.
I was thinking that Korean rapper guy.
Oh, the Gangnam
Yeah,
style?
Gangnam style.
Potato style?
Potato style, yeah.
God.
I like everything potato style.
I'm
Fried,
sure you do.
scalloped,
Bo-
fricasseed,
boiled, mashed,
mashed.
grilled?
I guess so.
Never done grilled potato.
Yeah, right.
Never.
Jay, tell us about tech news stories about grilling potatoes.
Please.
Our first story is that there's a new device to help you grill potatoes.
What?
It's called a barbecue. Now, moving on.
Oh.
There is a new app out, put out by Google,
Does
and
it
it's
let you
called.
grill potatoes?
It does not.
Oh.
But
Not interested.
it does teach you how to code, so you could teach a robot to grill a potato for you.
Ooh.
Right. So the new app is called Google's Grasshopper. Grasshopper.
Clearly, that is probably what they were going for.
All right, so
And that's the end of the story.
clearly different mindsets. You said grasshopper. You probably went to the grasshopper thing. You said it.
Grasshopper.
I thought, man, those things are shit drinks.
And we know who the alcoholic is of the group.
I'm not hungover.
Not yet.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
There you go.
Drinks up. So Google evidently has a...
What's that sign?
That's a fuck unicorn. Anyway, evidently Google has a little group of employees, and it's called Area 120. That kind of does like this side work type
They're
stuff.
twice as good plus 18 than Area 51.
True
I
that.
see what you did there.
So Area 120 typically does like fun things, like an app to make YouTube more social, expanding smart replies from your AI and all that stuff. So now this app is to help beginners learn to code in JavaScript, which is evidently still a thing. Mm-hmm. I thought JavaScript was going by the wayside because like HTML5 and...
Still used a ton.
Oh, all right.
Java's in like everything.
Yeah. I know, because every time I get an update on my computer, it's like, it's used in billions of things, like printers and all this other crap. And I'm like,
Stoplights
huh.
and
Yeah, fuck it, why not? I've never seen such a smart person have such a hard time with a bottle of water. I'm thinking there's a little bit of air restriction going here.
nope. I'll show you. I'll feed you, baby bird.
No, that's not what I'm going for. I'm aiming for it to be a long-term distraction while I was reading.
I guess that works. So let's see. It does have a few legs up on other coding software.
Now it's a really long-term distraction. Go on.
Uh-huh.
I just have a feeling he's going to hurt himself somehow.
Usually.
So the first top
Like
thing
ketchup.
that Grasshopper has is that it's free. Completely free. So you can actually go on to the Google Play, or you can go on to the iOS Apple Store, and you can just download it for free.
It's like when I pee.
Let's
it's all
see.
spurty.
Well, in order to use the app,
You know what that looks like.
I just have to dilute it more.
You may need to get
someone who
that
may
checked.
need to go see their doctor.
Yeah. You have prostate problems, fat or something. What the hell's going on? All right.
No, we're
So in
fine.
order to learn how to code with this program, you actually have to do puzzles.
Okay.
So it's actually a game that teaches you how to code at the same time.
Is it free?
yeah.
It is free.
If you were listening, you would have heard of that.
Were you
Son of a
listening?
bitch.
Oh, damn it.
Well, he
I'm
knew because he
always
just told
listening.
you. It's true. Let's see. Over 3 days. It's only been out, well, maybe now 4. I think this might have been yesterday,
Do you
but
have it?
has
I'm
he probably
about to.
already knows how to JavaScript code, so he doesn't need it.
Do you know
But-
JavaScript code?
C#, a little bit C++. Don't really know Java.
I started C++.
It has over 100,000 installs, and it has mostly all positive reviews about it.
Yeah, 5 stars out of 3,000 reviews on. That's pretty amazing.
Now, they do say be careful because there's another identically named program in the Apple Store
Yep.
that is not the same thing.
Well, they call this Grasshopper by Area 120 from Learn to Code Free.
Well,
Yeah.
they probably did that just so you don't confuse it with the other Grasshopper, which I think is like a kid's thing. I
Something
think.
like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. I'm going to install it right now and look at it while you delve into the next news story.
Tell me more, Jay.
This is actually kind of cool, and I can't wait for this to actually happen.
They've invented sex robots.
Years ago. Come on now. There's
They
actually
invented lifelike sex robots.
years ago. There's actually a
that will
startup.
cook dinner for you.
That's never going to happen. There's actually a startup that is going to live stream Earth.
Go
They're
on.
gonna
Like,
set up a satellite.
I believe
and
those are called weather satellites.
That's right. No.
Well,
shoot
quick
a
side
camera
note.
into the moon.
Did you know you can actually configure computers using what are called software-defined radios, which you can buy for pretty cheap, to actually receive the data you get from weather satellites. So you could download the weather satellite images yourself, the
Cool.
full high-res ones. Which is pretty neat.
Cool.
Yeah.
Have you done it?
No.
You want to do it?
A little bit.
What's kind of cheap?
I don't know, probably $100 investment.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap.
So you're probably thinking, well, there's already a lot of things about Earth because, you know, we have Google Earth.
Right.
You know, it has the word Earth right in it.
And it's Google, so it's Earth.
Also, Earth.
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 But wouldn't you rather explore the views of the entire planet in real time?
I do that when I watch SpaceX launches.
Yeah, but you're only seeing a little piece of Earth, like that big.
We're talking the whole thing.
The entire Earth.
How, Jay? How do I do this?
So there's a startup that's a space imaging place that's called Earth Now.
They're going to develop something called
Not
Star
later.
Wars.
Not
Earth,
before.
Earth not
Earth
not
now.
Earth before. Earth right meow.
Right
So
meow.
what happens is you're going to shoot a laser down so you can like tag a rooftop with like a penis on it or something.
Which would be amazing. And Brad would never know I did it. But anyway, so what the
Smells like burning. And it's coming from the roof. Jason!
so it's going to create a constellation, their words, of satellites around the Earth, providing video of anywhere on the planet with a latency of just a single second or two, which isn't so bad.
That's pretty good.
The service is aimed at, quote, high-value enterprise and government, end quote, customers. And this could provide very valuable intelligence on storm monitoring, violent conflict, natural disasters, and illegal fishing vessels, because evidently that's on the radar for...
So they want to launch a shitload of satellites into space. Because we don't have enough shit up there already.
Right. So, here's the cool part. It's already got backing from companies, just to name a couple, are Intellectual Ventures, never heard of them, but they're backing this. SoftBank, which I have heard of.
Yep.
Tesla?
Airbus,
Airbus.
and Bill Gates.
Neat. So, what is there? Is this like supposed to be like a non-profit, or is it a commercial venture?
Oh, it sounds commercial. If they're looking, they're basically just going to target like governments and
Okay.
That doesn't sound suspicious at all.
that's the high value enterprise and government portion of that.
Right,
show.
but there's going to be like a continual live stream available to the public or something.
I think,
Well,
or they're just going to make this available to their
For
customers
$15 a month.
For you two
you
can
for $15 a
you
minute.
two can stare at a starving child in Africa from orbit.
For less than the price of coffee.
For less than the price of coffee a day,
You
you can
can-
look just far away enough to know that there are starving children there, but you don't have to look at them up close.
That's right.
Yeah. Nailed it.
Now, they said this is going to be a very costly project, but they didn't put an actual number on it. And
What's their, what you said is Kickstarter?
So we're
no,
talking
it's just a business.
$200, $300,
They didn't actually give a number.
$400, because
Maybe
now we're getting the real money.
They were $1,000.
1,000, are we in 4 digits?
They said each satellite, so there's going to be more than one, obviously,
Well, obviously,
is
yeah.
equipped with an unprecedented amount of onboard processing power, including more CPU cores than all other commercial satellites combined.
Well, it better be if
That's a lot of cores.
everybody on Earth
It's a ton of cores.
would be able to technically connect to this one satellite and be like, I want to look.
Of course, I can't all process shit, but there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, they're P2s, so.
Right.
But there's a lot.
Pentium 2s.
So they noted
A lot of them.
a lot of Pentium 2s,
lot of
like
them.
50,000 Pentium
So
2s.
many.
So many.
So many.
So as you know, video processing and compressing is very power hungry, and satellites have very limited power because it's a goddamn satellite.
You can't plug it in. It's very hard to plug satellites
It
in.
really is. That's going to be a one hell of an extension cord.
Yes.
Just go to Lowe's. I need all of them.
all of them.
Brad, what's this extension cord coming out of the wall and going out the window and up?
Why is it?
Don't touch it, Dad.
Why is
Dad.
it creating its own ozone?
All right, here's a science question for you, which neither of you will be able to answer.
Thanks for the confidence.
All right, imagine a 20 amp, 110 volt AC circuit, right?
Oh, that's
How long would the extension cord have to be where the resistance would absorb 90% of the power before it gets to its destination?
How long would it have to be?
Yeah.
2 miles.
Now I'm wondering, how much power would it be required to send 100 watts to a satellite?
Do you know the answer to this question?
No, I don't. These are the stupid things I wonder about. Welcome to
Well, it can use the
10 seconds in Brad's brain.
you can use the magic pies, and you can probably come up with something.
Yeah, well, I'm just wondering. Well, I mean, copper wire has a certain amount of resistance. So,
Of course.
how much resistance would you encounter to,
Going-
what is, the theoretical... All right, hold on. Keep going. I'm looking this shit up. I'm doing
right.
math.
So, with that and the 200-mile long extension cord that's
doesn't
going to
need
be
to
plugged
be-
into Brad's house,
It's not that actual far into space.
The orbit, yeah.
200 miles?
Yeah.
eat it.
No.
Yeah.
No. It's a space.
So it's going to be no easy feat to figure out how to pull this all together while keeping quality high and latency low.
No, it's easy. Just put it in
The,
the
the International Space Station orbits at 254 miles. At 200 miles, you actually start to encounter quite a bit of atmospheric drag, and it would require quite a bit to maintain orbit.
No.
Thrust, yes.
No.
Anyways, keep going. I'm looking at extension cords.
Okay. Airbus will actually be in charge of producing these satellites,
Uh-huh.
and it's Toulouse
Okay.
and Florida facilities.
Well, see, the problem is that the Earth is flat.
Right.
So there is no space. It's just a picture.
The company is such early stages of this project. There's no real timeline for the project, but given the backing it has from all those companies,
Probably 3
results
weeks.
do start rolling out. They're going to be pretty damn impressive.
2 weeks?
Yes, because they've never canceled projects.
Nope, never.
Never, ever.
They haven't?
No, never. Did you hear us? Never.
Firefly was a project.
Never, ever?
Canceled that.
It's because they're dumb and Fox is a bunch of morons.
True.
So, 2 weeks?
3 weeks. Moving on.
Yeah.
Evidently, Microsoft is coming out with a new Xbox Avatar system.
A
And
new one? Well, I mean, I forgot that the old one even existed.
oh, it exists.
Does this one involve James Cameron?
It might.
That's not going in the comedy bit.
No, but they did have to get his permission. No, they didn't. So evidently
Pretty sure the word Avatar has been around since before.
I'm pretty sure.
Ooh, voltage drop calculator.
Oh, cool.
All right, wire
So
size.
250 miles.
Let's assume a pretty heavy duty 12.
Well, no, you have to go for a standard extension cord because you're not going to just get a super special one. So make it like a 10 or 12 gauge wire.
I selected 12.
Thank you.
All right, so.
Let's be fair.
Do I have anything other than feet? Ooh, miles. Let's do International Space Station. Let's assume it's geostationary,
So,
which
250?
International Space Station is definitely not geostationary. Let's pretend
275? 300?
250. I think that'd be fair.
450?
It is unlikely that this wire can support 1 amperes of currency at a distance of 254 miles.
What about 100?
Hold
I know it doesn't fall off.
on.
Well, make believe it's a 220 line.
What if you use direct current?
Oh, wait, hold on.
Where's
D-
he gonna,
all right, if I
where's he
use-
gonna get that many batteries?
DC drops off even faster at distance.
It does.
Crazy son of a bitch.
That's why electricity goes to your house in AC.
All right, let's do
By telling that to Edison.
0.01
You dig him up and I'll
amps.
tell him to his face.
All right.
All right, I could send 0.01 amps.
0.01 amps.
I would get a 42.6 voltage drop. So I'd get around 77 volts at the end. Wow. All right, can I do 0.1
0.1 what?
Amps.
amps? Unlikely that it can support. What if I crank this up to 8 gauge, which is enormous wire?
Is that like the chunky?
Yo,
Not
unlikely
that
it can
big,
support
but-
that. Let's go 6. It won't. Ooh.
Where's
Well, I could get 0.1 amps at around 12 volts AC.
12 volts.
I would get on 6 gauge wire at 254 miles.
How thick is 6 gauge wire?
Pretty thick.
Pretty dense.
All right, let me go down to just.
I'd say 6 gauge is probably the equivalent of like the extension cord.
I'm going 4/0.
That's like the equivalent of about
Now,
6.
bear in mind, you need something to counteract all the weight and the force of gravity pulling back.
I'm
down.
going
Now
4.
once you get in space, then it's just gonna float.
Yeah, so now I'm going
Yeah, but it's gotta
4/0.
Sit there
That-
with gravity pulling.
We're
Can I
gonna
send
put some
1
LEDs
amp?
so the planes don't hit it. It'll be fine.
No,
We're gonna put some 9-volt batteries so they blink.
no, he's
It'll
gonna
be
need to
fine.
put like more stuff out there so that it doesn't get pulled back down into space.
We'll
I
just-
can send 1 amp. What's KC Mill? I don't know.
Isn't he like the
No,
lead-
not Casey Neistat.
Oh.
I knew what you were thinking. All right, keep going.
Isn't he the leader of 311 or 3?
Keep going.
I wanted to see where this was going.
We're clearly nowhere.
Go on. Next news story.
Well, we're still on the Avatar thing.
Oh, Avatar, yeah.
So, a leaked video that was on YouTube from I'm guessing now former Microsoft employee,
Yeah.
revealed that you can basically. It sounds like you can do like your Mii character on a Nintendo. So you're gonna be able to customize body, face, hair, makeup, limbs, color, and you can also, as always, purchase additional items in the store of
Who
Avatarness.
even ever uses those?
I didn't until I found the Klingon one. I look damn handsome.
Yeah, now you're a Klingon all the time. I don't even know what my guy is.
I think it's a panda puff.
I think I'm just in.
I think it's the angry panda that's like eating a rainbow or something.
I just like that panda picture.
Because you're a panda puff.
No, I think my guy's just in a Halo uniform.
That's cool. Let's see.
trying to remember
It's actually pretty comprehensive because you can even edit your character's fingernails if you want. I mean, they're getting down to the nitty gritty. The update won't support items from existing avatars, but you'll be able to
Ooh.
import your previous character into the system. So basically, they're going to strip them naked, throw them over there, and you can start rebuilding again.
With all new, hey, get this T-shirt, get that T-shirt.
Yeah, like, no, I want credit for that because I bought that a long time ago.
Right.
All right, I've done the math.
Oh, God.
To send
Uh-huh.
1 amp, 254 miles into space, I would end up with 1 amp at 73.64 volts, so not even 120 volts. You
110.
know, I can. What happens when I send 220 volts? Let me calculate this out.
You're gonna
I
fry
say if you
the
send a
wires.
220 line,
Yeah,
then you might get 110 by the time it gets up there.
What happens if I send it AC 3-phase? It doesn't really make that much of a difference. So, do AC single phase. So, if I send 220 volts at 1 amps, the voltage at the end will end up being 173 volts at 1 amp, and the wire would weigh 2,709,062.4 pounds,
of copper.
including the insulation.
So let's assume a solid 2 million.
2.7 million pounds.
No, I'm just saying 2 million in copper.
Yeah.
How much would that be
How much would that be worth?
Oh dear.
What's the current price of copper?
No, hold on. Wait. Let me go back and I'm gonna figure this out.
You got a lot of tabs open.
I do, but I am 1853. 19,
Okay, Google.
Hold on. 19.
What's the current price of copper?
According to Wikipedia, copper is a chemical element with symbol Cu and atomic number 29.
You're stupid.
All right.
So this one got it wrong, but this one got it right. Figure that out. Anyway.
What's the price per copper?
Bare bright copper.
Yeah.
Number 1 copper. Number 2 copper. Number 2 communications wire Cat 5 copper. Which
Yeah, that one. Communications Cat 5.
80 to 85 cents a pound.
All right. Let's say we got a bargain on it at 85 cents. Just the copper in that alone is $2.1 million.
Just for one cord.
Yeah, it's 2 strand.
For one cord.
Yeah,
Powering one satellite.
at 1 amp.
1 amp.
Also, that wouldn't work because the satellite can't be geostationary at 254 miles. It has to be much higher.
Then your house is just going to have to float.
Yeah.
We need to get the up guy going.
Hey guys, I think we should go with satellite panels on this thing.
You think? Like solar panels?
Yeah,
you think?
solar panels.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Not
Why?
satellite panels.
Yeah. Well, they're solar
Satellite panels. They eat
they're
other
solar
satellites.
panels on a satellite, so technically they are satellite panels.
No, they're the satellites panels. They're not
Right.
satellite
Oh,
panels.
right. Yeah, they're not orbiting around. the
Possessiveness,
satellite.
yes,
Yeah.
possession.
Yes. Yeah. Exorcist.
She's a pretty lady.
Yeah. Uh huh. Sweet. What else you got, Jay?
So one day, some scientists were just hanging around.
And they wondered.
And this is how everything bad always happens in a movie.
That's very
and
true.
they wondered how much copper would we need
Yeah.
to power one satellite in
How
space.
much copper would it take? And that's just one satellite. And they're going to do a whole bunch
you
of them.
imagine
2.1 million pounds.
Could you imagine the
I'm
pile
sorry,
of-
2.6 million pounds.
Could you imagine the pile of just cabling? And
After Chinese food? Oh my god. Woo!
no. Okay.
Different type of cabling?
Cabling. No, the
Jay knows. This guy knows.
Good old bowl winder. I
Yeah.
know. Been there.
Shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, how do you get the copper extension cord, the very expensive, long extension cord, into space?
Throw it.
I think potato gun.
You just wing it around the tree, and then you wing it around the tree above that, and you wing it around the tree above that.
You get higher and
You're
higher.
getting higher
You're gonna run
trees.
out of trees.
Yeah.
I was thinking bow and arrow.
Yeah.
No, it'll get there. Just have to have someone up there to catch it.
I was just
Well, based off of, you can get 53 tons into low Earth orbit.
No, we just sneak up to the SpaceX rocket. Next time it's going up, we just go to the bottom and just tie it off. Just get a huge
then you
spool,
gotta-
and
you
then we
gotta-
just watch it go. That's all.
We're experiencing a lot of extra drag.
A lot of drag.
Our rocket didn't quite make it into space.
So weird.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the wire would just burn off in about 0.0001 seconds.
Could you imagine if it didn't? And the guys just at SpaceX are just going,
What the?
"What's that? What is that?" And also you see the rocket just go,
Why are those 3 guys over there jumping up and down and cheering?
"Woo!"
What happens if it comes unplugged?
We're gonna have to Back to the Future it, like climb up the. Well, we can't even climb up it. It's just we just look up and it's just like, well, fuck, that's 400 feet up there.
No, you know what's gonna happen?
Get a drone.
No, this is what would happen. This would be our luck. We'd get
Unplugged from the satellite.
Oh
no,
god.
even better. No, it's gonna get all the way up there.
Just falling. Hold on, it's not done yet.
No. This is our luck.
No, it's making way across Connecticut.
Oh Jesus. This is our luck.
It's in Goshen.
We'd get it onto the SpaceX rocket. It would get up there.
19.189 Falcon Heavy launches at capacity.
So you need 19 rockets.
Well, 19.189.
Okay, so 19 and Jim Bob who ate a lot of tacos.
Yeah. Nice. So really 20.
So Flight of the Valkyries just playing
Yeah.
in the control room, and they're just like, launch them all, boys.
Yeah.
We're getting one power cord up there.
Yeah.
And you see one guy with one giant red button and a mallet.
Uh-huh.
He's like, I am launching everything all at once.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, fuck it.
It would basically
And
take
then
20
there,
launches to get
there
the
we are. We find out that SpaceX is launching 19 rockets and one gassy dude into space, and you see, and you see us, like just kind of tie them all together so we can
Right.
combine all their powers, and then just
By their powers combined.
and then we loop one little lowly old copper cable onto it.
Right.
And we're just like, please work, please work.
By the way,
please
what
work.
is the tensile strength of copper? Not enough. That's the answer. Not enough.
So hypothetically, if this all works, all the shuttles are just gonna go. And then Michael Bay's gonna go, I should have filmed it. Transformers 18.
Yes, and 19. He'll squeeze 2 out of that.
He will. He'll just
Yeah.
reuse the footage. He'll play it in
He
reverse.
usually does, anyways.
Transformers 20, the rebuilding.
Yeah.
They just reverse all the footage, and
Yep.
it's like, yep, it's
Yep.
rebuilt. See?
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
So-
And then that doesn't even take into account like the copper, like the atmospheric drag on the copper.
That's what I was talking about.
I wasn't paying attention.
We know. But he's always listening. Now,
Doesn't hear everything.
Yeah.
that's true. So here's my thought. What's going to happen is we're going to figure out a way to get that extension cord all the way into space. But then once it
gonna
gets
forget
up
the
there,
satellite?
no, it's going to be like 3 feet too short. And then no, here's the thing. We're going to look with like a telescope up the whole thing, and we're going to find like the cable just kind of kinked itself.
Right.
And then someone's going to have to climb all the way up there just to unkink it to get that last extra 3 feet.
Meanwhile, there are these 19 shuttles still just like like horsing it, just trying to pull. Just keep it going. Just keep it going. He's climbing. He's only got 553 feet to go.
And that's why it's so hard to build a space elevator. But anyways,
It's true.
The space elevator would suck.
one of my buildings really slow.
What's that?
One at where I work is really slow.
The space elevator or the elevator?
The elevator.
Oh my god, I got on the freight elevator by accident one time.
An hour later.
I was like, man, not going home.
Here's the thing, where I work
Today, anyway.
is really near an elevator testing facility. So having elevators that are really slow, there's a certain sense
Mildly
of...
frustrating.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like, why is this the slowest elevator ever? And I've been to a lot of places with elevators. This is the slowest freaking one ever.
It's like being next to the best bakery in the world and you go to your cafe and it's stale donuts. You're just
Yeah, Stale
like, you guys
donuts.
can't even just bring in their leftovers.
Right. They sigh.
What else do you got? Fuck unicorn.
So, just to finish up the last one, the Avatar editor will be available across Xbox One and Windows 10.
What's the avatar editor?
Just rewind the episode and go look.
I was waiting for you to blow a gasket.
Yeah.
It is going out to testers this month, so it should be available fairly soon.
Hey, Jay beta tests things that are broken. Go for it,
I
Jay.
do, indeed.
Yep.
So, scientists were just kind of tooling around one day,
Science!
just doing sciencey things.
Calculating out the amount of an extension cord we'll need to get that fucker to space. Anyways.
So researchers were studying a newly discovered bacterium found that with a few tweaks, this bug that produces it can
Cause zombies.
can be turned into a mutant enzyme, which sounds cool.
Can I shoot lasers from my eyes?
Yes.
Can I get a ridiculous healing factor because I'm
Yes.
shooting lasers from my eyes?
Yeah, you're
Bet
just-
it burns.
Yeah, you're gonna be
They-
like Wolverine.
Fuck! Okay, they're back. God damn it! Just constant. Just
Do it if that makes you happy.
what? Have you ever thought about that? Like X-Men, like what their powers actually do.
Yeah.
They've only ever explained one, and it's
Yeah,
really-
how does what's his name not like sear at least this part of his face?
okay. Here's what. Okay, he's
What-
talking
what-
about Cyclops.
Yeah.
and he actually shoots a
ruby laser.
No, he shoots a red laser. It's just there's an actual name for it, but he shoots a laser from his eyes.
Right.
Lasers.
Laser.
Now lasers are fucking hot.
Right.
And if he opens his eyes when he's younger without those ruby glasses, it just goes fucking everywhere.
Right.
Can't control it. So this
Which
helps him
doesn't
focus.
make sense for a laser because they're focus beams of light.
So anyways,
The laser, that would make sense.
it's not really a laser.
Uh,
But either way, this thing can cut through pretty much anything.
right.
And he uses his
Including plausible.
yes.
including
He uses
including suspension of disbelief.
he uses his visor to basically focus it so that it can cut
Focus.
even finite and everything like that. So you'd figure that that'd be really, really hot.
Right.
So when he takes off those goggles to like take a shower, it's just bone, all flesh seared off.
Yeah.
So like, you got to just imagine. They've never explained anything like that, and with
Yeah.
except for with Wolverine.
They explain a lot about Wolverine.
He's just like, Frink, yep, I'm bleeding. What?
Right.
Like-
they
like-
seem to go into like intense detail on Wolverine, on like
Like when he
on,
gets
like how this actually works, and like his blood can't be used to heal the Professor, but kind of, but not really. And but like everyone else, like
Oh, you're hurt.
like what's their name was like, I'm just lucky. I'm like, what? No, we're moving past that. It's like, what the? No.
Well,
Stupid Domino.
Okay.
Go
You're
on.
angry all of a sudden.
I'm just saying.
So
Maybe I did.
I didn't.
Okay. It's pretty good.
No, I'm avoiding it.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, then we're gonna tie you down and show it to
No,
you
no,
later.
no. I'm not avoiding it because I want to avoid it. I'm avoiding it so I can go see it in the theaters.
Right, but we're still gonna show you the trailer.
No.
Yeah.
Won't.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
So like in all the comic books, like it's like, oh, the first time he gets his claws, he's like, wink with like the bone claws,
Uh-huh.
and he's just like, Gah! So it's like, yeah, that hurts
Right.
him every single fucking time he opens his claws.
Uh-huh.
Explains why he's so angry.
Uh-huh.
Because can you imagine being like, oh, I just want to crack my knuckles, and all of a sudden you just have
That's
blades.
the secret. He's always angry.
Oh, I see what you did there. And like the Hulk, how does he get his pants? And skin is not that flexible, so his
No.
skin would just literally rip off.
off.
of him.
Yeah.
They did show that accurately one time in a werewolf movie where the werewolf actually ripped the skin off of its human body to come out of it.
But it wasn't the werewolf. It was just some other guy who was tearing it apart. But anyways.
Yeah, whatever. Sorry, you were saying, Jay, avatars?
Beats the hell out of me.
Now we move past that.
Oh, X-Men? We were talking about X-Men?
Yes, we're talking about the X-Men.
Okay, good.
So they're studying this bug.
How did we even get to that?
It's a mutant bug.
Oh, that's right.
Mutant enzyme.
Right.
And
what does it do?
they found that by giving it a couple little tweaks here and there, the bug can actually turn into an enzyme that eats plastic in a matter of days.
They have a worm that does that.
Well, now they have an entire enzyme that does it.
Oh.
So something that would take centuries for Earth to do on its own, we can now
Yeah,
what
but
does it
do in
then what are the
days.
sea turtles gonna eat?
Or the seagulls.
What they're
Yeah.
supposed to instead of plastic.
Oh,
What are all the
details.
sardines gonna hover under to hide?
Yeah, exactly.
Think of the children.
Yeah, think of the yeah.
The sardine children.
Although that's totally gonna
children.
change. That's totally gonna change hide and seek for children. They fill that super soaker with the enzyme, and then it start melting holes through fun houses and stuff.
Be like, oh, he's hiding behind that little
Right.
wall.
All right, kids, you got 2 days,
Right.
and this thing is gonna be gone.
Yeah.
So
didn't want-
Swear to God, Billy, if you don't clean your room, I will melt all your shit.
I like that.
Could you imagine the parents' new threat? Just a water bottle pointed at the Xbox.
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
I'll do it. I'll freaking do it.
And guess what? This will lead through.
Well, I think
everything.
you could actually do that with an actual water bottle now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or just looking at it sternly.
Yeah, that too. Red ring. Pretty much.
Aw. They actually found this by accident.
What is it? Does it turn the plastic into anything?
No, it just eats it.
No, that's not fun.
But what's the byproduct?
Poop.
What's the poop?
I don't know. They didn't get into the enzyme poop portion of the show. They just said
It feels like
they tweak this
So it
enzyme.
feels like this story's full of.
You
shit.
should know this story. Like our show is pretty much predicated on feces. I mean, you should know to get that info.
That's very
We
true.
need to know what the enzyme.
That's a late show, predicated on feces.
Because you cannot create or destroy matter. It's
Just changes forms.
yeah.
It just changes into poop.
So this was a surprise
Everything.
discovery
Everybody
because the
poops.
scientists
Every enzyme poops.
began investigating the structure of a bacterium found in a waste dump in Japan.
Of course,
The,
Japan.
the bug produced an
a
enzyme,
mutated enzyme.
We all know where this is going.
Which-
Konnichiwa.
which a team studied using the diamond light source, which is, Brad,
From Cyclops' visor.
that's right.
Yeah.
Do you know what the diamond light source is?
A laser focused through a diamond.
An intense beam of X-rays that are 10 billion times brighter than the sun.
Should be-
That's pretty bright.
That is pretty
Hey,
bright.
look! Somebody is getting a colonoscopy 4 miles down there.
Not anymore.
And
you
then the
just
next
burnt a
guy
hole through
standing
the
behind
rectum.
him, and the next guy standing behind him.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Sorry. My fault.
Meanwhile, it's just a square going straight down into Earth. Oh, misjudged it.
Missed it by that much.
Oh, little Inspector Gadget. Come on.
Maxwell Smart.
Oh, was it Maxwell? Sorry.
It is, yes.
Sorry, I mixed up my 80s stuff. Actually, I think it's more
60s.
70s? 60s?
think so.
60.
Really? Yeah. Oh, man, I watched that when I was a kid.
Yeah. I'll talk to him on my shoe phone.
Which was amazing. Or the Cone of Silence.
Yes, and also Maxwell Smart is very close to. I'll get you, He-Man. They are quite close.
Yeah, not really, no.
Oh, we're pulling this up on YouTube after.
So they eat plastic.
Yeah.
They shoot an X-ray at it.
Yeah. So
Find out it's pregnant.
at first,
Not anymore.
at first, the enzyme looks similar to one
Shoot the
evolved
X-ray at
by
it and just-
many kinds of bacteria
It's a little poof of smoke.
to break down
Gone.
cutin, I believe it's called,
It's so cute.
which is a natural polymer used by plants as a protective layer.
Oh.
But after some gentle manipulation, which means they probably shoved something up it somewhere.
Let's do some of that.
Gucci gucci goo. The team
I need plastic.
the team actually improved its ability to eat pet.
They put a little collar on it, a little leash. It's such a good enzyme.
Good enzyme.
So pet is the type of plastic that's used in drink bottles. So it just eats it. Nom 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 nom.
They've made an enzyme that eats your pet?
Yes.
I don't want that anymore.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
These cats are adorable.
My cats and my dogs are, yeah, they're all fucking adorable. I mean,
But-
dumb as shit.
What is it? Polyethylene try something?
That's not what my dog's made out of. Shut up.
Maybe.
Well, come on, you got the polyethylene. What's
Polyethylene try something.
The question is, can it eat Legos? Tetris.
Terra?
Tetra.
Deck.
Pterodactyl. Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl. Is the final answer. Pterodactyl.
Terephthalate.
All right. Wasn't going to get that.
No.
I'm
pterodactyl,
happy
pterodactyl?
with pterodactyl.
Yeah, I'm
but
happy
I'm
with
sticking
it.
with pterodactyl,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's like
We can fly.
200 million tons of plastic in our
can eat
oceans
plastic.
right now.
It's a lot of plastic.
So these enzymes, if they can,
We'll eat the earth. And we're just covered in shit.
good, let it.
Hey, look, there's plants popping up all over the place. Gets
Very
shit
true.
everywhere.
Our final story is Google Maps.
A happy one?
It is a happy one.
Is it?
Yeah. Is starting to use landmarks to provide natural sounding directions. So basically, in short, instead of it saying in quarter mile, turn left at Main
Oh,
Street.
so you're gonna be in the south. You go down there to Billy Place and you take a left and you just take a right to Hoosier thing and you go to Hobo.
No, they're not giving a southern accent. However, it is going to say
That's
things.
how I talk when I'm outside the show.
It is going to say, instead of like turn right on Main Street, it's going to say turn right after Burger King.
Really?
Yeah.
When is that? Is that update out? When is that coming?
It's weird
Can
because
it insult me too? Like, you fucking missed it, you idiot.
Google has asked if they can
All
shed
right.
some light on the situation because some people just started noticing, like down in New York City,
I meant
it
the-
started doing this.
I meant
Really?
I meant the
Yeah.
new Burger King that was built 3 years ago, not the one that was taken down 2 years ago. But
Yeah,
the sign's still
yeah.
up, and everybody still thinks it's there, and you see somebody every week pulling that parking
Yeah,
lot. Not
you,
that
you
one.
can't turn left at the Arby's in Fallon, Nevada, because it isn't there anymore. It was replaced by a pawn shop. Thank you very much.
You know what I found? I
Yeah.
found a sublime bliss in fucking over people's days, because every now and then I
You should have left that at because.
just because.
Yeah.
You know, like about once a week,
Uh-huh.
I'll either forget my coffee or decide I want a Dunkin' Donuts coffee rather than make coffee from home.
Sure.
Well, where I go, there's no left turns, but I have to cut across a lane.
Don't tell Dylan Earnhardt Jr. that. It's all left turns.
Okay.
It's true.
Well, I have to cut across the lane, which means I can you can only basically turn right out of there, and
Uh-huh.
I'll wait obscenely long to take that left turn. I'll wait till there's no and if there's somebody behind me, I'll get out of the way.
Right.
But if there's nobody behind me and I see that person with their left turn signal on, I'm
Uh-huh.
like, you're not supposed to do that.
Right.
You're gonna hate me in a second,
Huh.
and I'm just gonna sit here and wait. And be like, I can see that there might be a car coming down this road at some point.
Uh-huh.
I don't feel safe coming across the lane. And I just look over directly at them. Like, you should just go right. And I'll just go, and I'll pull in. They peel out of there. I'm like, you're not supposed to turn left.
So there.
There's even a sign that says, don't turn left.
It's merely a suggestion.
No, you're not supposed to.
Well, here's the thing. Is that sign on private property?
No.
Really?
Yeah,
Is it on a public road?
it's on the sidewalk.
But like, when,
Actually, it's across the street so that you can see it.
okay. But you're on private property when you're making that turn. You're in the Dunkin' Donuts parking lot, right?
Technically, you're on the sidewalk left.
Because they can say don't take a turn left, but I don't believe that's legally binding unless you're on a public roadway.
If it's abutting a public roadway, it counts.
Does it? Does it? Does it?
It does.
Oh. Duh.
I'm still a dick. I don't care.
That's true. We all agree on that.
Yeah.
Moving on.
No argument.
Hey.
So when Google was asked about this, because it just kind of regionally came out in New York City, they said, highlighting landmarks is just one method that's in testing to make guidance better, but there's no word on when or if it will roll out widely.
All right.
So that's kind of cool.
Be on the lookout for.
Turn left at the Burger King that closed 9 years ago.
Yes.
Okay.
Nailed it.
Wait, it's now at Borders. Wait,
but
Borders
the
went out
doors
10 years
closed.
ago.
We're going back in time.
Shit,
We
bad
are going-
reference. Oh, speaking of back
Turn
in time.
at the Bradleys.
Speaking of
Wait,
back in
what?
time, Ready Player One is out.
RP.
And I heard it's mediocre at best.
Well, but
I've actually heard it's pretty damn good.
but it brings up an interesting conversation point.
Uh-huh.
In the movie, you basically get an avatar, and that avatar can also have a vehicle.
Uh-huh.
If you could drive around in any movie vehicle, what vehicle would it be?
Now, does James Cameron help you?
Space
with your avatar?
shuttle.
Space shuttle.
Space shuttle.
From what?
The
Apollo
NAS
13?
Space
Or
shuttle.
Space camp.
okay, any car. Let's limit it to any movie or TV show car.
Kit from Knight Rider.
M1A1 Abrams.
You want a tank?
Yeah.
I mean, you can. What movie's that from?
many.
I'm sure there's a movie somewhere. that
Any
used
movie
to-
with a tank ever?
Name one.
Stripes.
Tank Girl. Maybe. What?
Nice try.
Yeah, they use Soviet tanks. God damn it.
So you would drive around in a tank.
Sure.
You would drive around in
Kit.
Kit. Okay.
And
I don't know. I just-
Dare you to find a car that can go 300 something miles an hour.
I don't need one that can go 300 something miles an hour.
Yes, you do if you have
All I
to
need
get
to do
away.
is go 88,
That's true.
and I can fly.
Yeah, but it's also a DeLorean, so it's probably going to fall apart at about 50.
Listen,
Just saying.
yours might fall apart too. Actually, you know
it's
what?
a computer game. If it doesn't crash in real life, it'll crash in the game.
No, because GM in the 80s was fine. Once they got into
what's
the...
that? What's that?
Bullshit, and you know it.
It is not completely.
Eleanor?
Roosevelt.
No, Eleanor. I'd drive around in Eleanor Roosevelt.
I mean, you
no,
do you.
Eleanor, the Shelby Mustang from Gone in 60 Seconds.
Ah.
Yeah, which gone in 60 seconds?
The Nicolas Cage one.
1 through 8.
Bullshit, too.
Teen.
Have you ever seen the original?
Dun, 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 dun. Okay,
No, we haven't.
now
Uh-huh.
you can be any character from any game, movie, or TV show because you get your avatar.
Okay.
Who are you?
Indiana Jones from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Just that one in particular, not any of the other ones?
Yeah, I'm just saying. I think that was the peak of the franchise right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's going to take me a minute. Many minutes.
All right.
What would you be?
Are we out of tech news?
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay.
Chewbacca. Everybody loves Chewbacca. I'd be a dog.
Yeah. Well, then we would understand you even less
Actually,
than we do now.
no. I would be a Powerpuff Girl.
Sure you would.
What?
Listen, if my car breaks down, I can fly. It's either that or Samurai Jack. Nope. 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 I know exactly who I would be. Nope, I don't.
No, you came up with it. You just don't say it on TV. So,
Well, it was good. I don't know if it was, Rob would know who it is. Do you know who Vegeta is?
you can't say that on TV.
I would be Vegeta.
No, you can't say that on TV.
I would be Vegeta.
That's not a character. That's something else.
No, it's a character.
That's inappropriate.
Regular or Super Saiyan?
Please. If you watched Dragon Ball Super, I would be Ascended Blue Super Saiyan. Thank you very much.
By the way, are you obsessed with all pink Starbursts?
Sure am.
Now you can become one with the candy with the new Starburst clothing line. People says after seeing the "I am a pink Starburst" memes going around
What's
social
wrong
media.
with the red Starburst or the orange Starburst
Well,
or the yellow Starburst?
Starburst decided to launch a pink Starburst clothing line, including a denim jacket, a sweatshirt, t-shirts, and a
All
scarf.
made out of Starburst wrappers.
That yeah. By the way, I'm gonna say something blasphemous right now. I really don't like Starburst.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm just not a huge fan.
No, I'm not.
You know what I like less than Starburst? Skittles.
I don't like Skittles.
Yeah, I mean they're okay, but like wouldn't be my first choice
Like
for
when I was
candy.
trick or treating, I wouldn't be upset if I got Skittles or. See,
Huh?
I did not like the 2-piece Starbursts because you know you're getting a goddamn yellow one.
Yeah, it's always yellow.
Like the worst is you open it up, double yellow.
Yeah.
You're like,
well, you know,
day's over.
banana's all right.
It's not banana, it's lemon.
Oh, then screw that noise. I want a banana starburst. Speaking about a banana starburst,
Milk Duds.
all right.
No.
Nah, they're all right. They're like on the candy scale, they're like
2.
a 3, maybe. On a good day.
Are Milk Duds, what's the ones that are crunchy in the middle?
Bunch Crunch.
No.
Oh,
They're like malt balls?
Whopper. Yeah.
Mothballs.
No, I think you're thinking Whoppers like Rob.
No, those are still
Whoppers.
crunchy.
Whoppers.
Whoppers, yeah.
Suck.
Yeah.
Whoppers are a 1.
Yeah.
Rolos are 1 half step above them.
Yeah,
like
those are like
Rolos.
desperate
Rolos,
candy.
I love caramel or caramel, whichever side of the fence you fall on. Too thick. Like
You know what- by the
you
way,
bite into it, it's like eating-
Caramello is my go-to.
From a
it's-
chocolate connoisseur, you know what I'm giving a 1?
What?
Hershey's milk chocolate bar.
Yeah, you already mentioned that.
That's because you're spoiled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you, spoiled non-American.
What?
You're a non-American.
Why
Why?
don't you just call him Comrade while you're at it?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Wait, what? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Russian.
did have a New Zealand
you're just
granola
saying.
bar
Oh,
today. so-
you want me to insult him?
Yes.
Comrade.
There you go. Take that.
All right.
Conrad. Connor. Connington. The third.
Constance.
Constantine.
Conrad.
Constantinople.
Connor.
Constantinople.
Man. Conquistador.
Con Air.
Damn it!
Good.
Rodriguez.
Speaking about someone who is not in Con Air,
We do
Bill
have
Murray
fun,
was
don't
in
we?
the Chicago suburbs
How do you
yesterday.
know he was not in Con Air? Bill Murray can be in any movie he wants to be
He
in.
can, he just wasn't.
How do you know he wasn't a teddy bear?
He should have been. Was in the Chicago suburbs yesterday to officially open his family's second Caddyshack themed sports bar. The first location opened in St.
Of course he's
Augustine,
opening
Florida.
sports bars. Now he'll have a place to drink wherever he goes.
Exactly. Well, he opened the first one in St. Augustine, Florida in 2001. Bill, who was joined by 3 of his 5 brothers at the opening, didn't know he had 5 brothers.
Didn't
Yeah,
know.
there's a
I
bunch
knew
of
he had at least 2.
And his sisters, Nancy, Peggy, and Laura. That's a big family.
That is a big family. He's
Had
got-
a flower
no
bouquet
wonder
with-
he's doing so much.
with mini golf clubs sticking out of it, delivered to the restaurant as well. The Murrays grew up in nearby Wilmette and caddied at the Indian Hill Country Club in Winnetka, and their stories inspired Brian Doyle Murphy to write the movie script. Well,
Do you know
go.
how you cast or try to cast Bill Murray?
You
write
leave a
him a letter.
voicemail.
No. Exactly.
No,
he has a
no,
special-
exactly.
He has a special phone number.
Uh-huh.
That if you're like a producer, director, whatever, and you want him,
Yep.
you leave a message on the voicemail for that number
just
with
says,
the
hey,
pitch.
we have a movie for you. Here's what's going
It's like
on.
this, this is the movie. This is what you'd be. Blah blah. And if he's interested, he'll call you back, and if not, he just deletes it.
Well, there you
He has
go.
a special on the Today Show. Sunday today. Today's Sunday.
No, today's not Sunday. Today's Friday.
Oh, then it hasn't even happened yet.
Yeah.
Let's
You can
see.
see the future. What are the winning lottery numbers?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How about this?
What if
Too
I bought
much,
that and it won?
too much sitting may shrink the part of your brain connected to your memory.
Ah, damn
No,
it.
that explains a lot.
Yeah, the New York Daily News
Wait, what were you
says.
talking about?
I don't remember.
Why are we
Where are we?
here?
Where are we? It's not funny if all of us do it.
No, because then we all get genuinely confused.
Yeah.
But we're all sitting.
The New York Daily News says researchers at the University of California, Los Angeles, found that the patients who sat
Applause.
too much, anywhere from 3 to 7 hours per day, had a noticeable thinning of the medial temporal lobe.
Fuck me.
It's the area
My
of the brain
temporal
where new
lobe's
memories are
gone.
formed.
I only sit for 12 hours a day. So
They
I'm
also
fine.
saw the same results among patients who were physically active, meaning that the damage done by sitting for extended periods
Yeah,
of time
you're-
cannot be offset by exercise.
No, you can't.
Well,
you're-
then why
you're-
bother?
A thin medial temporal lobe is
Jay's
typically...
right. Jay's good. I'm screwed. Jay's good.
I'm fine.
Because the 12 comes before the 3.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, it's a predecessor for dementia and marked
get out of
cognitive
5,
declines in
so
middle age to older
I'm
people.
2 past it. And you know how I know I get out at 5? My phone tells me.
Yeah.
You know how I know to go to work? My phone tells me. You know how I know to eat? My stomach tells me.
How do you know when to poop?
Brad tells me.
Poop! Not now. Later.
Don't push. Don't push.
Hold!
I gotta suck it in. Hold on. Okay, good. It's back in.
Yeah, well done.
I ate the turtle.
Boston Marathon news. Congrats to Desiree Linden, who
What'd she
finished
do?
Yeah, an American one.
who finished first in the women's division the other day in the Boston
Take
Marathon.
the subway?
It's the first victory for an American woman since 1985,
They give her rollerblades?
when Lisa Larson Wiedenbach won the
Sled
race.
dogs?
Perhaps. What do you think this is? The
They give her one Kenyan giving a
the
piggyback
Grey
ride?
Cup or something? When
You
at
know
least
what?
Did they give her an aerial atom?
maybe American women also finished 4th through
Just for the-
7th.
Just for the last 25 miles.
Yeah. Rachel Hyland finished 4th. Nicole DiMercurio was 5th. Shalane Flanagan was
American
6th.
Finished it in 12
And Kimi Reed was 7th.
minutes.
Japanese racer Yuki Kawakuchi
Ate
Oh,
35
Yuki.
hot dogs while doing that.
finished 1st in the men's division. Defending champion Jeffrey Kurui was 2nd. And U.S. men's Shadrack Biwat
You know,
and Tyler Pinnell were 3rd
Did the
and 4th.
Kenyans not know about the race this year? Or?
It was also like rainy and snowy, and a lot of them just like didn't even finish.
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
their bodies aren't used to that.
Yeah.
What, water?
No. Yeah.
Well, well,
cold
it was
and-
like it was windy and cold and snowy and rainy.
They're like, this is Boston. This is nothing.
Yeah. So that's
Not
why you
9 feet of
had
snow. Pfft.
like the Japanese racer who won it is an amateur.
No shit.
Like he don't get me wrong, he runs
he
marathons
runs from Godzilla.
regularly,
I
Yeah.
mean,
but he's technically considered
One
an
step
amateur.
from
He wasn't
Godzilla's a marathon.
like a lot of those runners actually get like appearance fees, and if they don't finish, they don't get paid. So there's a lot of people not getting paid, and there's
he
a lot
has
of,
no legs.
Yeah.
That's all right. He'll walk on his hands.
Just kind of
yeah. There you go.
dragging around on nubs. Would you
They
duct tape?
come-
Would you not duct tape? Would you band-aid your nipples if you were to run a marathon?
Who says I'm not doing that now?
You don't know how comforting that is.
It really, oh, hey now.
I'll see you later.
Yep. Oh, this is a complete side note, not a news story. Did you see the guy who got on stage at the Foo Fighters concert and just like absolutely
in Kiss?
shredded? Yeah.
No, I didn't, but
In Kiss
I
makeup?
have it on my phone. I have it saved. I want to.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
Like he shreds.
I bet.
There's your YouTube tip of the day. Go online, search for Kiss
NSLS TV,
at gmail.com.
or watch us on YouTube. YouTube.com/Brad drops the water bottle. NSLSTV.com.
Oh, how about this? This is a casting. So there's someone new who is voicing Gizmo Duck in an upcoming episode of the Disney animated series DuckTales. Who do you think is voicing it?
For Gizmo,
Gizmo Duck.
Gilbert Godfrey.
No.
The Rock. The Rock is in everything.
No, The Rock can't
No.
do it. Gizmo. Wait, Gizmo was the fake superhero, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alan Tudyk?
No.
Is it somebody that I would know?
Yes. But probably not someone you would guess.
Okay, who?
Wait. Is it someone I would know? Because I don't know shit.
Yeah.
Patrick Stewart.
No.
Damn.
You're like, that's the only one I would know.
David Duchovny.
Nope, it is Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Oh,
Yeah.
that guy.
You know,
He's
from
famous.
Hamilton. That. So there you go. Let's see what else. No one cares. All right. A Florida driver involved in an accident gave police his dashboard camera to prove the other driver was at fault.
Turns out he was doing cocaine.
Off the dashboard.
No, but, well, he wanted to prove the other driver was at fault. He did prove the other driver was at fault. What else did he prove?
That he was smoking pot in the car.
No.
That he can't drive.
No.
What? What did he prove?
That he also burglarized a store shortly before that accident.
No.
Yeah. Palm Beach County Sheriff's deputies say 25-year-old Xavier Moran wanted to prove the other driver cut him off, but when police reviewed his dash
What's the
cam
last name?
footage,
Moron?
Moran, yeah. They also found a video of a prior incident. The video allegedly shows Moran
Run
smashing
into
the
a-
glass door of a local store with a baseball bat before burglarizing the store. He's been arrested on burglary charges.
Whoops.
Stupid.
Stupid. Let's see. South Carolina lawmakers are proposing a ban on the sale of energy drinks to minors after a deadly incident linked to high amounts of caffeine.
No,
Your opinion and go.
I agree. Don't let minors drink caffeine.
Get the coal faster.
They get to what faster?
Coal.
Coal?
They get the call faster, minor. Minor.
Oh, God. Like the king of dad jokes somewhere is going, oh, God, it hurts.
Well, a little work story is I was actually working on a contract where we do have contracts for people who are under the age of 18.
Okay.
So I was reviewing one with somebody at work, and my manager can't see what we're doing, but they can hear us talking about it. And we were talking about basically doing a withdrawal from the account.
Okay.
And they were like, well, you guys need to get it out. And my exact response was, oh, no, it's a minor account, so if it waits till Monday, it's no big deal. And she said, no, I don't care how big the contract is. And
This is a poor design for a water
It
bottle.
is. It's too long and not a big enough base.
Doesn't take much to. Not a good design.
That's why
Anyways.
they gave it to you for free.
Yep, pretty much.
And I just thought that was funny because it was like, it's a play
Ah,
on
it's a
words.
wordplay. Things got funny.
Yeah.
Hey, did we mention, speaking of wordplay, you should go listen to Doug's podcast, The Yearbook on iTunes?
You did?
We did.
But we should.
We should. You
all
should. Yeah,
download
it
and
should.
listen.
Hey, Jay, what time is it?
Tend to be disappointed in Connecticut again
Why?
because our lawmakers have turned down the bill that would have actually allowed fireworks in our state here.
What?
They
Wait,
shot-
there was a bill for that and we didn't even hear about it?
And they shot it down.
What?
I heard
When?
about it, but-
Where? How? Why? What?
It doesn't matter. You should know that it's Connecticut.
Yeah,
we don't
I know.
do smart
No
things.
fun, Connecticut. But what happened?
They just shot it down. They're just like, nope.
Who did? I want to know. I want names.
Politicians, every one of them.
We're all
Really?
taxpayers.
Get them all.
We're all,
Hold on,
we're all
hold on,
taxpayers.
hold on.
Yeah, just
on.
do.
We should get a
look
vote.
up Connecticut fireworks
This
2018.
is a democracy. We
No, it's
should
not.
get a vote.
Connecticut.
No, because the people that we voted for to vote for us,
Yeah.
all said no. So they obviously aren't listening.
Funny,
to
I
us.
didn't vote for a lot of the people that vote for us.
That's right,
News.
because all the people
Bill,
who do.
all right, so this is from Channel 3 Eyewitness News. A bill that would have allowed certain fireworks to be legal in Connecticut has fizzled out.
Oh.
The legislature's
I see what they
judiciary...
did there. There.
They're so clever.
That's
Once
the
again,
low-
from Channel
that's
3.
the low-hanging fruit from the tree.
Yeah, blame any bad puns on Channel 3. A legislature's Judiciary Committee did not take up the bill on Wednesday morning, meaning it is now dead. The proposal would have allowed bottle rockets, firecrackers, and other fireworks to be allowed. Supporters have said taxing fireworks could fund emergency services and generate $500,000 in sales tax revenue. However, some first responders argue more people will get hurt from using them. That's the point!
No.
That's called
What
job,
they don't realize
job security.
is that all the people are just going
Going
to
to
Pennsylvania
Pennsylvania or
or
New Hampshire.
to go get it
Yep.
anyhow.
Or
giving-
south of the border.
Yeah, or giving all of them the tax revenue, then coming back and doing it anyhow.
That's a true statement, yeah.
Now just remember, as I wrap this gauze around your bloody hand that you lost due to a firework, money from that firework went to me putting gauze on your hand.
Yeah,
Everyone's doing it already anyhow.
pretty much.
Obviously, all these politicians are at their Hampton homes and not realizing what's going on.
Either that or people can throw their sparklers really high on the 4th of
Yeah,
July.
slingshot, sparkler.
And that sparkler, when it hits a certain height,
Yep.
it just explodes.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
Who
how that
knew?
works. Wow.
Don't worry, Brad's gonna have a hell of a display at his house this
Am
year.
I though?
Yeah,
Am
you
I?
Are you?
Maybe.
Oh,
Will
you
we?
are.
Will we?
Oh, you are.
Oh,
Because
Apparently I am.
because it didn't happen this past year.
I know.
so-
I know. I've been looking at it, but yeah.
The only thing I remember about Brad's house, they weren't big things. They were those little spinners.
Yeah.
And one of them was a dud, and I was trying to light it.
And then it chased you.
And I was like, nope. And I threw it away
Uh huh.
because
Yeah.
it kept lighting and dying, lighting. And as I threw it away, the fusers went. I was like,
Ooh.
that was lucky.
Was it? How lucky was it?
Well, it was just a spinner, so it would have just
Yeah.
burned me and I would have dropped it.
So have you worked on your stand-up comedy bits at all?
Yeah, I'm gonna steal all your shit.
Oh, that doesn't. Jay, do you have any stand-up comedy bits?
No.
Oh. Did you didn't get the memo? You're supposed to work on your stand-up comedy bits.
We need 5 minutes each.
Yeah, we have a duo going on. We could make it a
I have
trio.
saxophones.
Yeah, it's gonna be different size saxophones to accompany the jokes.
Yep.
Although I don't know how the mechanics are going to be of that, of like walking to the back of the stage and grabbing like the right saxophone.
Well, the thing is that
it's part of the joke, like you grab the wrong saxophone.
and like you'll send me back there. For
Yeah,
it,
how
and-
is the audience going to know it's the wrong sax? That I have to send you
They'll
back.
know because you're the one telling. You're the pen. You're the pen to my teller.
Right. Right. Okay.
Isn't that how it works? Or I'm pen. I'm pen.
Hey, that means I'll eventually get skinny. Eventually, and then look really weird.
he doesn't.
Right? Something. I don't know any magic though. The only magic I know is how to make like all the crab rangoon disappear. Yeah, something like that. I don't know what else. What else should we do stand-up comedy on? Because like I have this whole bit about like kids. Like what is going to be like the lead into that stand-up comedy?
Actually, no, it's not that expensive.
What's that?
The bass saxophone.
Bass sex? What?
Bass sex. Yes. Bass sex. It's called missionary.
Oh. Bass saxophone. How much are they?
Well, I don't know about. I can't speak for the quality, but this one is $300.
Shitty. So
Probably.
probably
International-
pretty shitty. It's actually made
Oh
out of
no,
paper mache.
that's the stand.
Oh.
The stand is almost $300.
Oh yeah, those things are like $2,000. Good luck with that.
Oh, there we go. $8,995.
Oh my, seriously?
Yeah, but that's for an old. That's for an oldie. That's a good one.
They're like a classic bass saxophone.
Yeah,
All
like
right.
probably about 80 years old.
That's handcrafted goodness.
It's good.
Thing.
It's very good.
Jig.
I can rock a student one, 300. So
Yeah.
it'd be $339 for an alto saxophone. The
Can you do comedy bit on like?
bass saxophone.
Can you do jokes about a saxophone?
So those are bass saxophones.
They look tiny because you're on your phone.
Look at the price.
They look really expensive because they're on your phone. Are there any verbal jokes about bass saxophones? Like, could you do a comedy routine based on a bass saxophone?
Can I what?
Do a comedy routine based on a bass saxophone?
I can do a comedy routine based on saxophones.
Really?
Like you
Like, what's so funny about them?
Look at you get like you get out. Okay, you have like people like what's his name, Lynch.
David Lynch.
Is it David Lynch?
David Blaine.
No, the Stephen Lynch.
Okay.
He plays.
I'm just making first.
He plays piano.
Okay,
and all
yeah.
that stuff. So if you're speaking or something like that, I could be doing something funnier or playing music behind you, like just like soft jazz tunes.
That's not really a joke.
Yeah, that's called beat poet.
Yeah. Just throwing.
one on the left.
Wow.
Yep.
That's more than a Kia.
Well, that's probably the best saxophone.
More than any Kia, really.
Probably sounds better.
Probably does sound. Pretty much everything sounds better than Kia, except maybe the Stinger. That's supposed to be pretty decent.
So all in all, for just having every saxophone as an investment, we're probably
At least $50,000.
No. That's for the very good ones.
Okay.
We're probably talking about
15, 20.
15, 20.
Is that all? It's a minor
I
investment.
mean,
in
I
your
have an
comedy career.
alto right now. So,
Okay, so like 14.5 to 19.5.
So we can start there.
Right.
We'll just use the first 20 to purchase the rest.
Right.
I'm not talking $20.
Right.
We're gonna have to do a lot of 5 minutes.
What? There's several.
So we're gonna have to build.
There's gonna be a lot of
our,
open
our,
mics.
Our alto sax, set
Uh-huh.
will be on point by the time we're done.
Yes, it will.
Because we'll have to keep going.
It'll be
back
very
to back.
short. Yes.
But no, you don't think it'd be funny for me to just whip out like a little baby soprano saxophone?
For like 2 seconds until I'd be like, "What are you doing?
And playing the saxophone?
Why? This is a comedy routine. It's not.
If Bill Clinton did it, he got little ladies. I want my cigar.
I'm pretty sure that's not how we got the
No, I don't want
ladies.
my cigar. I want to give my cigar to a lady.
That's not.
He seduced them with
That's not how you get the
his
ladies.
sultry tones.
That's how you get charged.
I don't cost any money.
What tones are you gonna be hearing over a police car?
That's my ringtone, actually.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the Bad Boys theme
Oh.
song.
By the way, funny thing I heard is vanity license plates. Is there was a guy who got a vanity license plate. You want to know what that vanity license
Sure,
plate said?
Brad. What does that vanity license plate say?
It said none,
None?
so he could park anywhere he wanted. So when the cop wrote down the license plate, it said none. Come on, that is brilliant.
Until his car gets towed.
Right, until it gets towed. Right, but essentially he parked anywhere he wanted because it said none on it.
So when he got a parking ticket, it would say none.
None, yeah. So that they couldn't, the person processing would be like, what do I do with this? There's no license plate. Who do you want me to give this to?
Or it'd be like, what, you think that... Yeah.
Well, we have a minute 15.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, you
Oh, hey, Jay, what'd you learn today?
He's getting married.
Not until at least next year.
Yeah?
No. About 30 years.
Oh, okay.
You have a prior commitment, my friend.
Well, we can get married while doing that.
You can't afford it. You're house poor now. Congratulations.
Well, good times. Hey, Pat, what'd you learn?
I'm also ring poor now, too.
Are you?
Oh, God,
yeah,
yeah,
I
you
bet.
No, your ring broke.
Was that a big requirement? Is she big into, she bought into like the whole diamond ring thing?
What do you mean? Like to... No,
The whole thing about diamond rings being...
No, she knew she was going to get a diamond ring.
Well, no, that diamond rings are actually like that didn't happen until De Beers is like diamonds are valuable because you'll get laid.
Yeah, that's a 19 what?
Yeah,
40s
she
thing?
yeah.
She's full in on that, basically.
Yeah, she like
She's bought
2
into.
years into the relationship.
She's bought into the hype on the
she's-
diamond ring.
She's like, I really like the Medina Tinkerbell ring, which is really just a cushion cup with a halo thing with a halo around it.
the fact that she knows that, you're just.
The
I'm
fact that
so
I know
sorry.
all that.
Yeah. Oh man, you know what I learned? You're in like somewhere right here.